Shit. But he had bullied his whole life, so he can ready for the vote for the
we can't. Dude, I'm not this kind of. I'm a joker. I'm not this real kind of asshole. Come on, man. Come on, guys. He's not that bad looking.
He looks like a cabbage patch though.
Why do you think he looks like a cabbage
With all
patch?
that nose all big and scrunched up.
Come on, man. How can you make fun of a guy like that? He's a nice guy.
I'm sure. He would beat the shit out of me too.
That's what I'm saying. Think about how many people
he's
made
made
fun
fun
of
of
him
us a
growing
whole
up.
lot. Yeah.
And he got good at fighting
Yeah.
because people said he was ugly.
Just not good enough though. He lost.
Wow. All right, guys. That was your warm-up. I wanted to talk about this dude's fight. He what's his name?
Rojas,
Rojas.
I think.
What's his first name though?
Raul.
Raul Rojas?
Yeah, Raul Rosas.
Yeah, junior.
Okay.
Junior. Don't forget the junior.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, the junior. So anyway, this dude in the first round, how many people saw the fight? Okay, you didn't see it? Dang. Well, he was so aggressive and he was looking good. He obviously, this is a grappling channel. We're like into grappling. We're trying to learn, get better at it. And this guy's like getting after it, like the whole first round. He's all over this dude, like the takedowns. He's a ball of energy. Everybody's thinking he's gonna gas himself out. And, but in some ways I was watching it going, you guys gotta understand, if you pressure someone, I call this like, I'm gonna make up a name for this. This is like becoming like a honey badger. This is the honey badger approach. If you just go, you might get tired, but you also might gas out your opponent. So it's really about being efficient with your energy. So when you shoot and attack, you don't just waste your energy like pulling on legs. I don't want to pull on legs when I shoot. And I don't want to constantly squeeze, but I do want to pressure. So remember, our legs are pretty strong. It'll give us a lot of force that we can use, but we don't want to gas out our arms by squeezing unnecessarily. And I'm not saying that he did that. I thought he was doing pretty good. But definitely the other guy started to sprawl a lot towards the end. So I just want to show one little thing. Can I use you, Nick? Okay, so watch this. So towards the end, I know you didn't see, actually let me use Rossin because Rossin saw the fight. You saw the fight.
Yeah.
So let's say I shoot on you and you sprawl. And we get like this. Guys, this is bad, right? I failed. The good side of MMA, there's no knees to the head. You can't knee me in the head legally, so I'm okay. It's not that bad. But as you start to kind of like just move away from me and scramble to get back up, see like that, and now I'm like, I lost the takedown. Then he does it again, this honey badger approach, where all I'm gonna do is just, and you're gonna sprawl, and I don't have anything. You see that? So a lot of fighters go through that, and then the crowd, it doesn't matter who's watching, Joe Rogan, they're all going, oh man, his takedowns, they're not gonna work. You can tell it's not gonna work. One, he's only shooting, he's not clinching. So instead of changing it up, instead of doing one shot that fails, if you're gonna use this honey badger approach, on the next one, you're used to me shooting, so you're ready to sprawl.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So you're already ready. Yeah. So now, as I do this, I show you something and I just clinch. There's no sprawling. You can back up, you can run away, but now we're in the clinch. Now I go for a takedown. But he never changed it up. He just kept shooting. If I just shoot, you'll sprawl.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that's something we have to do. And then I want to show you guys this little tip. This is such a simple wrestling move or grappling technique that you can use. When you shoot and it fails, just come up with an underhook because you're already failing on your shot. Okay? So this was taught to me my first year of wrestling, and this was really important. How to come up from a bad shot. So one, I shoot, we end up here. Don't pull on legs and squeeze. That's not gonna work, okay? All I do is I go from the leg to the waist. That's it. Here to here. Now, start to sprawl so I can't have the leg. Keep sprawling, push my head. Now I come here. Now, as I'm coming up, see what's happening, Rostin? Yeah. Keep moving away. And now I'm inside. See how I'm in? Okay. And then now I can start going for more technique. So the move is go from the leg to the waist, also called a seatbelt in wrestling. And you're not gonna shoot and just be one and done because you're a honey badger. You've got to go from one to another, okay? So even if I don't have the wall, I'm far from the wall, he's over here, and we're playing around, we're doing this, and then he sprawls. Get away. Now I'm pushing him into here, and we're taking this, okay? So I hope that makes sense. I don't shoot and go for the legs and just pull. I shoot, his leg gets away, come up the back. Okay, now let me slow it down. There might be something that I need to say. So we're here. Check out the right arm. It's like if you just raise your arm, you'll feel like your arm can't grab his waist. You see this, Rustin? Yeah. I can't really, but watch. I open my elbow and wrap. See that? Now with that seatbelt grip, it's pretty good. I know that you and I are dry. We're not all sweaty. So if you were to circle to the right, it would start to see that? But now I'm coming up. You see how now I'm on your shoulder. So if you were trying to get away in the fight, start to get up. You see how like I'm still here. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got you.
So, but if all I think is shoot for the legs, what happens? You see how easy that was?
Yeah, push them off.
It's so. Just push them off and then get back up.
Yeah.
Because I have a one-track mind in my honey badger. I want a honey badger and go multiple moves. I don't want to, and also don't just shoot. You know, again, if every time you're seeing this, I'll fake you and then go here. There's nothing wrong with pressuring in. If you guys used to watch Carl Parisian, you know, he had more of a judo background. He wouldn't shoot for the legs all the time. He rarely did, okay? Very rare occasion did he ever really shoot, okay? It was more of a clinch. So you gotta remember that you can clinch or you can shoot. And if you mix them, it's gonna be hard for a guy to defend. But if all you do is one move, not good, okay? So this move, shoot for the leg, or I kind of bring my arm up and relax. My coach used to call this the rubber arm. He would call it the rubber arm because your shoulder, you kind of wrap it, you kind of bring your elbow back and just wrap it up like this. It looks like your arm's made of rubber because it just moves up. You don't want to feel like you're doing an Americana to yourself, okay? Do you want to see that, or do you want to see it, or do you want to feel it? That's up to you. I got it. Okay, you got it? Yeah. All right, guys, let's get with a partner. I want you guys to just start out real slow. Get in this position here, shoot from my leg. Okay? Oh yeah, don't get extended. Don't get fully extended, always knees underneath. Okay? So now when this guy's here and he's trying to get away, that's it. He just did it. See this right here? He just did it. Now, I will caution this kind of positioning sometimes.
Put me down?
Yeah, so let's talk about both real quick. No, you're here. Let's say this leg is up. This is somewhat dangerous because now this becomes like an uchimata, and I throw you. Because if I whizzer with this leg up, you might fall. But sometimes we do this. So it's not absolutely wrong, it's not. But generally speaking, I want you guys to learn this system first. Outside leg up, yeah, left leg. Now, look at how I'm trying to get away. Yeah, you can just, you coming into me. Yeah. See that? And then with that leg up, if I ever try to throw him, he has a base with that foot. See how you can push back in this way? Yeah, see, it's harder for me to throw you.
Yes, sir.
So get in that position, single leg, and then once you feel like it's gone, you can't have it anymore, boom. Let's come up the back. Go from the leg, rubber arm up the back, and go to the waist, or the wrestling seat belt. Okay, let's go. Just something I noticed. I know you grapplers out there that saw that fight. It was kind of exciting in the beginning to see just a guy pressure. It can be very, very wise to do that strategy. This honey badger strategy, I'm calling it, where you just pressure. But when you see it fail like it did, where a guy just one-track mind, shoots, attacks, and then burns himself out with grappling, he's a young kid. He's going to get better. His takedowns weren't that bad. His peak out might have been a little bit out. His choice of takedowns needs to improve. But overall, I thought what he did was exciting and it was good. And I think it's going to make him a lot better when he goes back and reviews it. But remember, vary everything you guys do. Don't just do one thing. It doesn't matter if you're doing kickboxing, boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. If you guys do one move over and over, your opponent's going to eventually figure you out. You've got to set stuff up. He did not set his takedowns up. So, honey badger, I like it, but you got to be smart with it. Otherwise, it's going to bite you in the ass. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff.